Hi, I'm Brad Bateman, the president of Randolph College, and I'm here to welcome you to a unique opening convocation and a unique academic year. The convocation is unique, of course, because we've never done this together before online. Likewise, the academic year is unique because we've never begun a fall semester online without the students here with us behind the red brick wall. But I want to talk today not about the disruptions and the changes, but rather about some of our traditions and the continuity that you're going to experience this fall. The biggest part of that continuity comes from our commitment to being a close-knit community. The faculty and staff of the college work together to give you an excellent education so that you can develop into the person you want to become. In the newest edition of the Princeton Review, our faculty are rated the 16th best in the nation for being most accessible to their students. If you think about the fact that there are 4,000 colleges and universities in America, that's an amazing accomplishment. But our faculty deserve that recognition. They are absolutely dedicated to helping you excel and to helping you complete the degree that is your springboard to entering the world in the way you want to enter it. Likewise, the staff, many of whom you know by name, back them up and provide the services that make this a unique experience and an excellent education. When you put those two things together, the faculty's commitment and the staff's commitment, you have the close-knit community that undergirds what we say to you, be an original. It's in your desire to find your path in the world that we're committed to helping you engage. You also know another of our traditions, our Latin motto, Vita Abundantior, or a life more abundant. And this part of our tradition comes from our experience of integrating you into being a full member of that close-knit community. You become someone who learns to respect others, to help others, and to develop other people into their best selves. So welcome to our community. Welcome to your education in a life more abundant. Welcome to your opportunity to become an original. Welcome to the Randolph College 2020-2021 academic year.
Hi, everyone. All right. If you would have told my first year self that convocation would take place in my bedroom senior year, I probably would have laughed. But fast forward 3 years, here we are. We've reached a time where we are discovering a new normal. With so many changes these past few months, it is so easy to feel overwhelmed and discouraged. But I take heart in knowing that progress cannot happen without change. Although we will not be able to interact in person this fall, I hope that our sense of community will still thrive online. This was not the semester we were expecting, but we are more than capable of tackling the months ahead together. Since I have your attention, I would like to address our Randolph community as best as I can. To the first years, I know it is hard to see your peers heading off to school while you're trying to imagine your next chapter in life taking place at home. Know that this is temporary and the transition into college will not be smooth, but you have a community here to get you through. Your professors and advisors are only one click away if you ever feel like you don't know where to begin. If you need to send your professors an email or schedule a Google Meet appointment, do it. Don't let nervousness get the best of you. And just in case you were wondering, there isn't a perfect study schedule to guarantee academic success, but there is a schedule out there that works best for you. Some of you may thrive by taking daily naps and starting homework in the evenings, while others may have to get up early and tackle homework first thing in the morning. Taking classes from home does sometimes feel like we have too much control over our days, but use this to your advantage and make this semester work for you. If you're worried about making friends or missing out on college experiences, don't worry, you're going to make them. Utilize your Davenport groups, make group chats with your classmates, and if you want a virtual class get-together, we can make that happen. Sophomores, I know that you may be upset that half of your first year was taken away from you, but focus on the experiences that you gained and the memories that you made before spring break. Use this to stay motivated in the months ahead. Check in on your friends, text them when you miss them, and try your best to find your balance so you can pick up right back from where you left off when we get back on campus. As for classes, don't be afraid to schedule an appointment with the ASC if you need a new at-home study method, or form a virtual study group if you need extra help. Some things don't have to change just because we aren't on campus. Juniors, many of you are at a point where you don't know whether to keep moving forward or take a break from school. After all, this isn't what you signed up for. Yes, all of this is true, but I'm here to tell you that you can do it. The support behind you extends far beyond the red brick wall. With the added pressures of maintaining student life at home, our faculty and staff are ready to help you get this semester done as best as you can. Our counseling and health center are still available to comfort you when you need it. Res Life is here when you need a break from family and want some extra student interaction. And if things are good and you feel like picking up an internship or an extra job, the Career Development Center is here to help you put your best resume forward. Your junior year may look a little different, but we're here and we're going to make it work. Seniors, there's nothing that I could say that could make this the semester that we had hoped for. This is new territory for us. Many of us will be tackling tough courses, senior sem, and on top of that, we've got our families, work, and other responsibilities to uphold. As if the final stretch of college was not already going to be hard, it's even harder now. We don't have our clubs, sports, trips to Skeller, Meat Pat, or our favorite spot on campus to fall back on when we really need it. But we've got enough strength to get us to the finish line. With so many things being out of control lately, one thing we can control is our ability to finish what we've started. All of our hard work these past 3 years was an accomplishment in itself, and we've come too far to give up now. In the upcoming semester, give every day your best shot, but also try your best to make time to still do the things that you love. Your projects will get done, your homework will be completed, but in a different setting than usual. Even though we are not physically together, know that you are not alone, and I'm alongside walking this journey with you. To our faculty, don't burn yourself out while trying to put on the best Randolph experience. There will be mistakes, Wi-Fi issues are inevitable, but we as students know that you too are learning how to virtually give us the best education possible. To our staff, know that your hard work to prepare for us to be back on campus was not done in vain, and don't get used to quiet buildings because we'll be back soon. To my Randolph community, let's not dwell on the uncertainties of life, but find a way to embrace it. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It's a great personal and professional honor and pleasure to be able to announce the winners of our 3 faculty awards, the Catherine Graves Davidson Award, the Catherine Graves Davidson Scholarship Award, and the Gilly A. LaRue Distinguished Teaching Award. It is entirely appropriate at this hour of our convocation, our being together in celebration, that we hold these examples of excellence among us up. The Catherine Graves Davidson Award was established in 1975 to honor Trustee Emerita Catherine Graves Davidson, class of 1935. The award has been made possible by gifts from Mr. and Mrs. J. Wilson Newman in recognition of the services rendered to private education by Mrs. Davidson and by her husband, Frank G. Davidson. It is given annually to the faculty member who has brought distinction to the college. The recipient is chosen by a committee of Lynchburg alumni in consultation with the provost. This year's recipient has brought distinction to the college through conspicuous recent contributions and as a matter of habit over years of service and scholarship. Her efforts and influence are evident across campus and far beyond. She's helped to make the campus more visually appealing, environmentally friendly, and safe through her work with the Organic Garden, pollinator gardens across campus, and myriad initiatives of the Sustainability Council. Her outreach includes local and regional activity, and she serves on several committees across Lynchburg, including, but certainly not limited to, the Greater Lynchburg Environmental Network. Her dedication to programs of the Lynchburg Parks and Recreation Department and Lynchburg City Schools has inspired and actively engaged many hundreds of young scientists and environmentalists. Amid all these commitments, she finds time and ample energy to engage with Randolph College alumni and prospective students. The 2020 winner of the Catherine Graves Davidson Award holds the Herzog Family Chair in Environmental Studies and Science. Please employ the many virtual ways you have mastered to maintain community as you help me congratulate Professor Karen Warren. The Catherine Graves Davidson Scholarship Award, also in honor of our former trustee and also made possible by gifts from Mr. and Mrs. J. Nelson Newman, is designed to call attention to the importance of scholarship, which we understand to take a variety of forms, including research, performance, and creative activity. The recipient is chosen from among nominees by a faculty committee in consultation with the provost. The choice is never an easy one, but the deliberation is always inspiring. The Randolph College faculty are dedicated to the life of inquiry and the pursuit of knowledge and creative enterprise, and there are many worthy nominees each year. This year's recipient surely exemplifies that dedication with a consistently productive, coherent, and responsibly evolving scholarly agenda over many years. His work is well known locally and nationally, and consistently employs his disciplinary expertise to address issues of critical importance to a just society, such as food insecurity and the equitable access to housing. Generations of students and community members first heard the words food desert and redlining from this conscientious and active scholar. The selection committee, all themselves accomplished scholars, were taken with the ways his scholarship on hunger, poverty, and food deserts represents the integration of research, teaching, learning, and service, and extends from articles for the general public to peer-reviewed journal articles. This year's Catherine Graves Davidson Scholarship Award recipient, whose inbox I feel sure will soon be filled with your congratulations, is the Carl Stern Professor of Economics, John Abel. Congratulations, Professor Abel. The Gilly A. LaRue Distinguished Teaching Award was established in honor of Gilly LaRue for her amazing contributions to the college. She was a student here in 1900 and returned to teach mathematics for 46 years. She also served as Dean of the College for 4 years. This is the oldest of our awards for faculty, having been first presented in 1968. The recipient is selected by the provost in collaboration with a committee of former recipients and is based on student nominations. This year's recipient has been teaching, mentoring, and encouraging Randolph-Macon Women's College and Randolph College students since the mid-90s, and with no let-up in her enthusiasm or the esteem in the eyes of her students and her colleagues. She has consistently been among the leading nominees for this and other distinguished awards, and also tips the scales with outstanding evaluations of teaching by her students. A recent course elicited from a senior expressed the quality and magnitude of her influence as a teacher in terms unlike any that I have ever seen, when that senior said, "The course was phenomenal and she should be signed to a mega deal." Well, I do not have a mega deal in hand to offer today. I do offer my heartfelt congratulations to this year's recipient of the Gilly A. LaRue Distinguished Teaching Award, Professor Laura Gray Street. It's also a distinct pleasure and honor, while I have the podium, to introduce the new full-time faculty to the college. This year we have 3 new faculty members. First, Professor Aaron Heller. Dr. Heller is joining us as a visiting assistant professor of biology and holds a PhD from Virginia Polytechnic Institute and State University in Fish and Wildlife Conservation. Professor Justina Licata. Dr. Licata is joining us as the Ainsworth Visiting Scholar and holds a post-baccalaureate certificate in Women's and Gender Studies and the PhD in United States History from the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. Professor Wenting Ji is joining us as a visiting professor of Chinese language. She holds the Master of Arts in Chinese Literature from National Taiwan University and is nearing completion of the doctorate in Chinese Literature from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. As you can see, these additions to our community come well credentialed. I can assure you they are equally eager and adept as classroom teachers. They are now appearing in virtual classrooms across the curriculum. Please help me extend them our warmest welcome.